Hey guys, welcome back to the Nick Gates Show. I am Nick Gates. Today we're going to be talking about these mold repellent solar sticks that you put in the ground. Come with 4 in a pack, and we'll go over how to install those. We'll do a review here probably about 2-3 weeks out. Go from there. All right guys, this is what we got today here. These are these mole and gopher repellent solar sticks by Tito Land. And the idea behind these is that you stick them down in the ground. You're supposed to leave this top part about 2 inches above ground, but they're solar powered. You flip them on, and about every 30 seconds or so, they're going to put a vibration out through the ground. Theoretically, the vibration is supposed to warn off moles, voles, gophers, you name it, and therefore eliminating those, eliminating other maybe bugs, insects, worms. I'm not sure what all it does, but hopefully will deter snakes as well, because there won't be any food in the area. So we'll start to digging and insert these and go from there. All right guys, first thing we got to do, we got to dig a hole to put our stakes in. Now I've got a few pieces of rebar here that I'm just going to group up together. Take a mini sledgehammer, just pound those in the ground about 6 to 8 inches or so, and we'll go a little bit at a time and see how far we need to go before we have the panels about 2 inches above ground. All right guys, so I got my 3 pieces of rebar here, got my mini sledge. I'm just going to start out. I've already dug out a little bit here, but it's definitely not enough, so I'm just going to hit these. I'm going to wiggle it around enough because all right, y'all, now here's our hole. Let's put it down and see how we go. Now, you're supposed to flip these on before you put them down in there. So let's put it down. Again, we want them about 2 inches or so above ground. There we go. That's good right there. And so what I'm going to do, you can take your hand or foot or whatever you want to do. I'm just going to put this in, pack this in around here. Make sure that's good. And so yeah, that's about 2 inches there. And like I said, I'm gonna do that for the other 3 stakes and go from there. All right guys, walk with me here. You can put these stakes about 70 feet apart ish, so they say. So come on over. I got one right down here. That's a septic tank, by the way. Never had one of these growing up. However, apparently there's a couple of tanks that stick up out of the ground. I got a pump that pumps the material to the leach field. All right, gopher trap number 3, and that is gopher stake number 4. So we're going to give it 2 to 3 weeks, and we'll come back and I'll give you an update, see if I see any more mold tunnels, anything like that in the yard. Stay right there. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll be back in a snap. Guys, welcome back. It's about 2 months, about the 2 months mark. We put out these solar powered mole repellent sticks. I will say, now just to reiterate, I went over this earlier in the video, about every 30 seconds, and you're going to hear it in the background here in just a bit, but every 30 seconds or so, it's going to put out a vibration. Supposedly, that vibrates or reverberates through the ground, therefore deterring moles, voles, possibly even other insects and whatnot. You have to read the description, which I'll include a link in there to check it out. But I've heard people saying these don't work. What I've found is every one of them work a little bit different. So in the instructions, it says to put them, some are 50 feet apart, some are 70 feet apart. If you put them too far apart, basically the moles, voles they're gonna find a way to get in. So I'll be honest, I put mine a little too far apart in the beginning. I did find some mold tunnels in the yard. I got another pack, put out a couple more in between. Since then, did not have an issue at any point in time. Now, I will say it's not going to work right away. So don't put these out and after a few days, or even a week for that matter, don't get deterred. It's going to work. You just got to give it time. But I would say at least 2 to 3 weeks before before it gets established. At that point, honestly, since then, after about a month or so, I finally figured out that I had a void in there, so I got another one. I had my stakes too far apart, so I got another one, put it in there, and honestly, since then, have not had one issue. So definitely recommend these things. If you got any issues with moles, I definitely do. Excuse me, had a problem with moles. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching Nick Gates Show. I'm Nick Gates. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We'll catch you next time.